new patch came out, and these are the patch notes. I'm gonna go over this quick as I can, so I'm not wasting you guys' time. But I will give you just a general idea of what the points are talking about, just in case you're watching this and just listening and not looking at the video. All right. So first, these are some known issues that haven't been addressed yet. So network error occurs when firing SOS. Pretty much, you'll see network error over and over when you're firing the SOS or when you're joining the SOS as well. Link members are not prioritized over other players and may not appear in some places, including base camps. So pretty much, your link party members aren't going to get the notification first, and you're not going to see them in base camps. Palico attacks with blunt weapons does not inflict stun and exhaust damages. Kind of self-explanatory, right? Hunter profile cannot be edited properly on some occasions. Self-explanatory. Some side missions cannot be completed under certain situations. All right. So these are the issues that have been addressed as of this patch. Gorilla Mill and ingredient system features cannot be unlocked even after meeting the progress criteria. So some people still haven't got it unlocked. Glad that got fixed. During a certain mission and chapter 2.1, players keep falling through the map. Great. They just falling through the map over and over. Game breaking bug. Glad that got fixed. Hunter, the monster field guy cannot be accessed. Self-explanatory. During the mission during chapter 5.2, NPC may not appear, preventing further progression. Self-explanatory. If you can't talk to this NPC, you cannot go further in the story. So glad that got fixed. People can actually play the game now. At the smithy, an issue may occur where tutorials are repeatedly shown and disabling options in the menu. So pretty much when you go there, you just keep seeing tutorials over and over, and that's going to be mad annoying. And apparently that's disabling certain options in the menu. So, that's good. When guarding a monster's attack using Lance Power Guard, under certain conditions, the weapon flashes in red, but the effect is not activated. Pretty much, when you're using a Power Guard and you block a monster attack and you glow red, sometimes you don't get the damage that indicates that you're going red. So pretty much they just fixed the indication. So pretty much it should glow red only if you get any damage to match it. So they have 3 levels, and red is the highest one, and red should be the strongest one. But some people were getting the red, and it was probably doing like orange damage, which is level 2. All right. So if you Lance user, you know what that is. Using a mantle when using a mantle, equipment skill may mistakenly be activated. So we put on the mantle, some weapon equipment skills, which is the deco, might be activated. So I haven't heard of that, but apparently it happened. Some effects may dis some effects may be displayed continuously when using certain skills, such as peak performance and self improvement. So again, certain skills just sit there and display that they're working. I'm not sure if it's working or not, but if it got activated, then that definitely needs to be fixed. If not, well, I don't know. We'll just leave that as is. So pretty much some stuff may be displayed continuously when using certain skills. So you may see your damage being up, but you might not even get the effects of it. So pretty much. When successfully forming an offset attack using the insect glaive descending slash under certain conditions, the hunter freezes and becomes unresponsive to any control. So after you're using the strongest move, which is the little spinning thing, with insect glaive, where you like spinning around and it like hits the monsters, that's his offset attack, and you just can't do anything. So you probably just standing still and taking all the damage, and it's gonna be real annoying. So insect glaive users, hopefully this is fix it for you guys. Same thing with Lance. Hope that Power Guard is fixed for you guys. Addressed issues occurred under certain condition when screen rendering caused forced quits. I have experienced a fair amount of crashes. I just don't know what they're from, but we'll see. The invitation feature from NPCs in the story, I don't want to say the name, just in case people haven't beat the game. It does not unlock on some occasions. So I'm guessing this is due to the story, because the next one is the problem I had. So in the story, some people doesn't unlock the invitation mail feature. So I guess that actually sucks. Invitation or environment overview update. Oh, excuse me. An invitation or environment overview update might show that you received a meal invitation when it's not available. I've had a problem with this. So if you don't know, sometimes every once in a while you just get an invitation to go eat, and then out of nowhere you go there and then nobody's there want to give you a meal. They're like looking at you like, what's going on here? Pretty much. Um, Issue occurring when using equipment loadout causing decorations to be removed, bowgun customization being reverted to default, and Kinsex reverting to the initial rarity. So pretty much bowguns are just going back to the default one. Some decos have just been taken off the class completely. And I'm guessing the same thing is happening with Insects. It's just going back to like initial rarity. So I'm guessing whatever rarity you had before. When cutting off monster parts, the parts change into monster depart from sorry. When cutting off monster parts, the parts change into a monster part from a different monster. Never experienced that, but I heard of that. Um, Gravios does not gain resistance to flinches after breaking his parts. Yes, he just flinched forever. Uh, Gravios resistance has also been slightly adjusted in an earlier version, I guess. So pretty much, Gravios was a joke of a monster. He always got flinched, no matter what I did. He was just flinching all the time. So hopefully this fixed him. Now he's like more fun to fight because he was kind of boring because he just flinched the whole time. Did a certain issue causes crashes and monsters to act strangely? I have seen some monsters act strangely on Reddit, but I haven't seen. I don't know what causes the crashes. So hopefully we have less crashes because I've been experiencing some crashes, but it's now more than just the average new game of this generation, pretty much. Some skills are unintentionally activated under certain conditions. So hopefully they're fixing the other skills that are broken, like flare and or critical element. They kind of buff that because that needs to be buffed so we can use elemental builds properly. Because as of right now, I think crit is the way to go, unless I haven't been building my builds properly. Um, when trying to catch a fish with capture net, the fishes nearby does not swim from the fishing spot. So yeah, they don't swim away. Actually, they just sit there. I have seen that. While I'll be catching a fish, and then they just be there looking at me like I'm not about to catch them next. Like, what am I about to do? I choose you. Come on. Yeah, pretty much. Some environmental features, such as floating rubbles, can be activated multiple times. I didn't know that that was a problem, but some apparently people can use certain environmental traps and all that multiple times. So during chapter 5-2, the hunter becomes unresponsive to some controls when talking to an NPC. Um, like I said, if you become responsive to unresponsive to anything in the story or something's not working, you probably gonna have to restart the game, and depending on how it is, it might be a game breaking bug to where you just can't progress. So um Palico's move attract vigor wasp may cause the hunter to become unresponsive. Yes, I have experienced that like once or twice. That's definitely sucks. All these unresponsive controls things are game breaking bugs. So I'm glad this is being fixed and worked on first. I mean, yes, the skills suck, right? Some skills suck right now, but we need to get these game breaking bugs out the way. When scrolling through the quest list, only the first 20 quests are displayed correctly. I didn't know that, but apparently that's been a problem. Glad that's getting fixed or addressed. An issue which causes the game to forcibly shut down when starting a game with save data that encountered forced. Whoa. All right. So, an issue which may cause the game to forcibly shut down when starting a game with saved data that encountered a force quit. So pretty much it seems like um that it's just an end loop of just forcing the game to shut down. So pretty much you can't even really play the game at all. You just open, close, open, close, open, close. So yeah, that's pretty much it. On all the patch notes, it's not much, but they addressed a lot of bugs, which is I'm glad to see. Hopefully the next patch they sit there and address some of these skills and some of the other problems people are having problems with, because I would love to see Flare get fixed and work properly, because that's a skill I actually want to use because I actually like popping wounds a lot. And I want to see Part Breaker get addressed as well. It seems like that doesn't do anything because I've tested it out myself, and I do the same amount of damage with or without that. I don't see no damage increase actually. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts, and if you want more Monster Hunter patch notes and Monster Hunter content that's coming in the future, like, comment, subscribe. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.